You gonna take a pool or two? That's what I like to hear. My man's. Nigga said I'll take a pool or two. So what's been new with you?
Working. Nothing new though.
What you mean nothing new? Like, there's nothing new? Nothing new at work?
No, nothing new at work.
You lying! You want you to tell me you're not gonna tell the people? I know it's a little redundant. We've done had this conversation twice, but still.
Little $4 raise.
Yeah, see, you shitting on niggas. Some niggas don't even make $4 an hour, nigga. You got a $4 raise. You know what I'm saying? The waitresses at fucking the West Reading Diner are hurting right now. They heard you say that. You know, we got waitress fans. Damn, this nigga makes $4. He just got a $4 raise. He was already making $13 more than I did.
Yo, you stupid. Nah, but you know, work is work.
Work is work. All right, we're here to talk about work, I guess.
How's the DJing going?
DJing is pretty swell. You know what? I thought that since, you know, COVID and all that, I would have like a mad breaks. I'd just be off of work, out of work, and not DJing for the longest. But nope. Reverb is resilient at trying to get shows and things done and trying to make some money in there. So even back on that patio, grinding it out for a couple weekends. You know, shout out to my boy Ant and Zeph and my guy M over there at BOE. Keeping the parties consistent, having things to do, you know, keeping the nightlife popping out here in Reading. Because we need that. It was fucking crazy.
It was.
I know niggas want to be inside all stressed out at their baby mom all day, so get to go outside to the club and stress about her at night. But yeah, I got some more gigs coming up too. Even though this COVID shit, like, it hasn't really ended yet. I'm just glad I could, you know, keep consistent work, because it's not easy. I see some DJs don't have shit to do every weekend, and I'd be like, damn, I'm blessed because I could actually get outside and get some work in.
I wonder, like why don't the DJs and all that, they try like different things?
What you mean?
Like, I know, like, you know, you make beats and all that, like, instead of just focusing on just trying to be a DJ somewhere, start like a Instagram show. Something like, you know, just something like this, so you're not losing fans, where people can still
check you out.
Yeah.
Well, that Instagram and Facebook really cracked down on like streaming and stuff like that. It's hard to even play instrumentals in the background of like commercials and things.
But like, even like on Twitch.
Okay.
Like, you know, Twitch, you can play music all on Twitch.
But see, you want to keep your fans. DJing is not like the type of thing where you can take it to like a new platform and have everybody follow you. Yeah. Unless you're like a super big name or something like that. But even like, you know, Jazzy Jeff and them, when they do shows and shit, they're on Facebook with it. Yeah. And on Instagram. They don't do Twitch shows and caffeine and all of that. And that's, you know, new avenues to stream that's out there. And they got Mixcloud. Mixcloud goes live now and you can stream, and there's, you know, they can play your music. They won't have a problem with it. Because I think they give royalties to artists.
See, but it's like, you know, there's other ways. People just got to figure it out.
Yeah, you just got to figure it out. You just got to figure out what avenue is right for you.
Yeah.
I didn't, you know, and some people have been DJing for so long, they didn't see this coming. Like, damn, I can't DJ now? What, out of nowhere? I'm still young. What the fuck is going on? But, you know, more power to the guys that did go out there and create other avenues to entertain people, like the live streams. I myself couldn't do the live streaming. I didn't have the Wi-Fi for it, for real, not strong enough, I don't think. I don't have no clearances to play music online, so it had instantly been muted. I mean, I could play all the music that I own, but I think that they'll even flag that too. It's like, it's weird. You gotta have a specific license to even play music.
Yeah.
Even if it's from your own label. Shit is crazy. You just can't get out there and play music. And that kind of sucks, because that's, you know, that's all some DJs know. Just get out there and play some music and entertain. And then you get out there and do it, and half of what you did is muted.
I think at some point you just got to get your setup, go on Penn Street and then start playing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, just on some daytime.
Listen, when the protests and the riots and all that were going on, we were just out there guerrilla-ing shows at the park and things like that. Niggas wasn't getting permits. We were just out there doing them joints. Yeah. Getting a generator so we won't use the city's electricity, so there's nobody to bitch at us. Everybody used their own electricity and did, you know, plugged in speakers and got it moving. And then, you know, shout out to Kia Cuddy. She did cleanups and stuff like that too. So it was a good look. So you get out there and protest and riot, and then we're gonna get down on these blocks and we're gonna clean things up too. That was a good look for the community.
Yeah, a lot of people, you know, they have all these solutions about, oh, they need to do this. Nah, we need to do it.
Right.
Like it's us.
Right, it's up to us. Everything is up to us. At the end of the day, at home, where shit happens, it's up to us.
Yeah.
We can't control, you know, you can't control things off of your block, for real. But right at home where things is going down, that's what they tell you. You know, before you get out there and try to be voting for Biden and Trump, you got to do your local vote and vote for the people who share your interest where you live at.
Yeah.
Because some of that shit doesn't even apply to us.
Not at all. You seen
Not my dollars anyways.
Yeah, you seen the debate?
Not live. I watched it the next day because I heard Trump said some crazy shit.
I watched like little clips of it because I had to work.
He didn't really say anything crazy. He kind of like avoided a question, but his response was pretty fucking radical and ill-timed. I'll tell you that.
You don't think he said anything crazy?
No. I said he did say something crazy, but it was like, you know, he evaded answering a question and gave an even crazier statement. You know what I mean? Instead of completely denouncing racism or the KKK or white supremacy and turning it down, he told them niggas to stand by and like be ready, which is wild for anybody to say at that given time.
Yeah. Yeah, what's it called? Like that Proud Boy shit? God damn. That Proud Boy shit?
Mm-hmm.
They're like ecstatic that he called them out.
Right.
Like they're all over, oh, we're so excited, we're ready for whatever. Like,
and I wasn't too familiar with the Proud Boys until this year, for real.
Yeah. Cause
what they do, they held down Fishtown. The niggas was out there with baseball bats. And there's a bunch of big burly white dudes. They're not, you know, like not for nothing. The KKK is, when you see like people in the KKK, they be like the type of white people that get beat up. It's like, why are you racist? Or like, how, you know, they're just not the type of people that they have to be in a mob in order to cause some type of, you know, action. And Proud Boys are not like that. One of them niggas somewhere, they gonna do what they gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's wild for that. They're pretty much like the big clan.
To me, like Trump and Biden, they're showing me that this country isn't meant to be ran by old white men anymore.
It never was.
Nah, before I could understand, you know, like, but now we have the shit changed. Back like in the 70s and the 80s and all that, though they grew up, they knew the working industry and all that. But now we have so much where we have all this information at the tip of our hands. The generational gap is real different now. Like the young people, we're not gonna grow up and be nothing like how these old white people are.
The thing is, young people have money now, so they can make bigger decisions than some older people can.
Yeah.
And like a lot of things aren't really geared for, like a lot of the things were written for old people and for old things to succeed. You know what I mean? Like white people wrote themselves in. They did that. They got in, they made the laws, they made sure that they'll always be all right. We gotta undo some of that shit, you know what I mean? Because systemic oppression, our entire system is designed to keep black people, poor white people, Hispanic people, anybody down.
I always tell people, like, to me, it isn't white versus black.
I thought that originally. I said that today too. I thought that Trump wasn't a racist, or that whole regime wasn't a racist regime. I thought they were classist.
Yeah.
And they were, you know, it was just rich against poor. But last night kind of changed my mind. I was like, this nigga definitely racist.
Well, no. I see it like that. But to me, he knows that, like, what are you going to do? If you're saying, oh, I denounced them. Now they against you. That you're tricking poor white people into thinking our battle is against poor black people and poor Spanish people. And, like, but no, our battle is against the rich. they're doing that to put us against each other, so nobody's going after them.
Right.
And people don't seem to understand that. They think that when we're saying, "Oh, we want to change how this shit is for us," that we're trying to make it bad for them. No, we want you to succeed too. We don't look at you as, "Oh, this shit is good for you, but we want it to be good for us and not for you." No, we want it to be good for all of us.
Yeah, equality is such like, I don't understand how there's any confusion in it. It just goes back to the whole meaning behind Black Lives Matter, for real. We just want to count. We don't count.
You know what the slogan should have been? Black Lives Matter too. That way they couldn't be like, "Oh, all lives matter." Yeah, we know, but Black Lives Matter too.
Right. You know what's funny? That the whole conspiracy of Black Lives Matter, they say that it's ran by white people and stuff like that. That kind of plays a part in it to me, for it, because you could have called it Black Lives Matter too. Like from its inception, somebody thought of, as soon as we say Black Lives Matter, they're gonna come along and be like, all lives matter.
Nah, to me, Black Lives Matter was it was just a slogan for a movement.
Right.
Once the thing with like our culture, I guess that's the word you can use. When we do something, we don't jump onto the copywriting it, like trademark and all that, like to make it a brand.
Right.
White people, they see that we don't do that, and the first thing they do is, "I'm gonna go make that a brand."
Right. That happens. A lot of people do that. There's systems in place for dumb shit like that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that right there is
copywriting something that you're already doing. So when you want it, you got to come buy it from us.
The fucking the lipstick Kardashian bitch. What's her name? Kylie. She fucking.
This nigga called her the lipstick Kardashian. She's not even a Kardashian.
She is a Jenner. You're right. Whatever though. They all want to be Kardashians.
Right.
She did that with like Rise and Shine or some shit like that, where she put that on some shirts, trademarked it, and another company was doing it before she was.
Oh shit.
She put the pressure on her with the lawyers, and now you're out of here because we can't go up against a big name like that.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
She didn't break him off no bread.
Nothing.
None of the fake billions. You heard she wasn't a billionaire, right? I think we covered that on an episode before. I kind of remember saying that on a microphone.
That's the same thing I'm trying to tell people about Kanye.
What?
He's not an actual billionaire. He owns Yeezy. That's $1 billion company, but he can't sell Yeezy for $1 billion.
Right.
Because Adidas is gonna be like, "Nah, we taking our percentage out of this."
Right.
And you're not like. That's what I'm trying to tell him. I'm like, it's a billionaire through it because he owns that.
He's a business.
But without that business, even if you sold it, like, "I don't want to do this anymore, I'm gonna sell it," you're not gonna. He wouldn't be a billionaire because of that. It's like the same shit with Dre.
With Beats by Dre?
Yeah. When everybody was like, "Oh, he sold that," they sold, what was it? They sold it to Monster or something?
Nah, hell no. They sold the Apple.
Apple, that's what it was.
They split from Monster because when they first came out, I think they were Monster. They used like the Monster design, or they were like partnered up. And you know, the music industry has dirty lawyers, so whatever contract niggas wrote up, Monster wasn't ready for that. Monster was they make wires and speaker cables and things like that.
Yeah,
they eventually got into speakers and stuff like that, but you know, Dr. Dre probably came and pushed that whole shit out the way. You know what? I don't even know if they still make wires anymore. Monster cable's still around?
I don't know.
I haven't seen a Monster cable in a while. I haven't brought any. Man, that's crazy. I know you do them like that though, so I'll look into it.
Unless they bought the company.
Nah, it just moved out the way. Nah, we're gonna go over here, do our own thing. And the Apple came and picked them up like, "Hey, we need that."
Yeah.
As Monster, you can't get none of this bread. It's gonna be Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine and whoever the fuck else.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Jimmy Iovine had anything to do with that. It's like, damn, Jimmy still owns you, Dre? Nigga making money off the headphones named after you too?
Yeah.
These are the Beats by Dre headphones. Jimmy Iovine all over this.
Them niggas know how to get money, yo.
They do.
That's one thing about hip hop music. Like, motherfuckers, they find a way to get the money out of you.
Right. and have nothing to do with your work or your credibility at all. They're gonna get that check though.
That's what Kanye was talking about with having it, which I thought was wild. That your first initial conversation was, we need our own masters, and then a week later, you're tweeting, I'm giving my artists their masters back.
He's crazy.
It's like,
I mean, I'm glad he gave them their masters back though.
Yeah.
That artists need that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because their first, like, especially for their first couple albums, that's gonna be the best things that they ever did. Like even like Kanye, some people like his, your earlier music than all the new shit. So that still gets listened to, it still gets plays, it's still gonna get spins, all of that, and it still generates money. And some people don't have no access to any of that money. Yeah. So they're on to making a career just to try to buy into themselves.
And that's what I was trying to tell, like,
not even buy into themselves, just to get a bigger share of themselves.
Yeah. Like, when you see these new artists wanting to sign a deal, but you already have a big enough fan base, you don't have to do that. If your fan base is big enough, like, you can put your music out there, and it cut, like,
what you gotta do these days. Nowadays, you just gotta go get your own fucking fan base.
Yeah.
You can marketing is, it costs money. It's the internet. It's a dirty game now. All you gotta do is pay some money. You pay the right people, you'll be all right. It's all about who you're paying, and there's 50 niggas in the way trying to get that money too.
Yep.
Cause it's all over. Like, you're out there, like on Instagram all day. Sometimes I don't even post on Instagram, but I'll get something that'll say like, hey, check your DM. And it'd be like somebody trying to work with you. Just be fucking bots all day.
Yeah.
Niggas, wanting you to pay them for promotion and things, because they do the internet game. They buy likes, they get a page popping, they get 2 pages popping, 3 pages, and then it's like, all right, now I need to show niggas that I got pages popping. I'm gonna go out and tell some rapper dude like, yo, I can get your page popping just like this page that I brought all these likes for. But you don't know that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, give me $100. And then you get, a bunch of likes and stuff that go against Instagram's guidelines, and then your page gets closed down.
Yeah.
His too. But he's on to making another one with buying likes again, because he knows the game and you don't. You just got played. I've seen it happen to too many people. Too many.
How you feel about this whole Megan Tory situation?
I made a lot of jokes at the situation. I don't really, what I'm saying is, the facts that we do know, Tory had a gun, Meg's foot was bleeding and she was limping. I seen that on camera. And I seen, of course he went to jail for a day or whatever.
Well, they said that her medical records are out and that she indeed had bullet fragments in her foot.
Right. I'm saying, but those are just the facts that I know.
Yeah.
He had a gun. She got shot. They were in the same car together. She says he did it. He's now saying he didn't. He went from saying nothing to sorry to, how do you even know it was me if you got shot from behind? I listened to that song.
I ain't listened to none of it.
I listened, and not even because I listened to that song to that part.
To me, I don't.
Or was it a clip that I heard online? Because I didn't download that project or anything. Because I can't imagine there'd be a song on there that I have to play in the club or anything. If he's just begging for Meg back the whole time or talking about Meg. But still.
I haven't listened to nothing of it. And it's not because he shot her and I'm boycotting. I just don't care for it. Like,
you don't care for Tory Lanez?
Nah, like, I like when he's rapping off all the old beats and all that, like the Chicks tapes and all that.
Chicks tapes are fire.
But I never was like the super duper big Tory fan.
I don't think anybody was. And I think to get maximum downloads and exposures and stuff like that, he, as a businessman, they went about this the right way and the wrong way, because that Breonna Taylor verdict and then him just being black, and they just threw all that together.
Yeah. I seen that they were saying that people in Tory's camp were impersonating people in Meg's camp and trying to campaign for him.
The people that they were reaching out to believed that?
I don't know. They said that they're gonna do more of an investigation into it to look, but I don't know. It's not like I feel Tory might have shot her.
Right.
And
I mean, given the facts that we know, that's why I started off with that. Like, it's kind of obvious. You had a gun. She got shot. She said you did it.
Yeah. Like, what else do you say to that?
Right. I don't know what he's trying to prove. He just.
You think either one of them owned their masters?
Oh, hell no. Tory might own some of his old, like, mixtape music and shit like that. What's he signed to? I don't know nothing about his business.
I know he was signed to Interscope.
Okay, but I don't think there's no way Meg owns hers.
He was doing a lot to get out of Interscope.
Bro?
Yeah. I think that's why he made the Chicks Tape, an album, that number 5 with all those old beats and features on it. Mm-hmm. Because he wanted them to pay. And was like, this is the work of art that you got. I'm not giving you nothing else. And Meg signed to... Who was Meg signed to at first?
I don't know. I have no idea. Didn't Rock Nation just bring her from a deal?
Yeah, but she was signed to somebody else. It was one of them number camps.
A number camp?
Like, their squad is like nothing but numbers.
300?
300. I think it might have been... It might have been 300. Might have been. I'm pretty sure.
That's the only one I could think of.
Yeah, I think it was...
I said, what other number camp is there?
I don't know.
There's like 1017, 300. But 1017 ain't even... I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 300 Entertainment because everybody fucks with them before they go left or right.
Yeah. And then she got out of there, so I'm pretty sure they own some of her shit.
Most likely.
And then Rock Nation definitely owns some of her shit.
Right, because that's what Jay-Z do.
Oh, that's another thing. When they were like, oh, Jay-Z sold Kanye the masters for, Jay-Z sold Kanye's masters to get his masters back.
Right.
I was like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
But see, that's the thing about like the whole two sides to a story thing. It always even if the person's telling the truth, it depends how they're telling that story, who's telling it. Like Kanye knows goddamn well.
No, Kanye didn't even tell. Kanye didn't say that.
Oh, that's right. They put the contract out on Twitter and people just looked at it.
He didn't even insinuate that Jay-Z did that. All he did was put the contract out of why he don't own his masters, and people like, oh,
Twitter lawyers were all over it.
It's because Jay-Z sold his masters. No, Jay-Z sold Rockefeller.
Right.
Who happened to own his masters.
Right. Nigga, I sold everybody's masters.
Yeah, like...
P.D. Crack Master's sitting over there, too.
And at that, he didn't get his masters back until... What, 10 years later? 10 years after that?
10 years after that. Sheesh. He got him though, right? So what's he bitching about? He wasn't bitching. You're right.
He didn't say anything.
Twitter lawyers were bitching. See, that's why I appreciate the fact that you use Twitter, because I don't. I gotta get on it more though.
What's it called? Like, but you see, like this pandemic though. What surprised me the most about it is that a lot of artists didn't try anything new. A few artists did, and it was like monumental shit. Tory, he did that he was doing the Instagram videos. That blew him up.
Blew him up. He was gonna get a TV show or something, right?
Like, yeah, his numbers went sky high. Look at fucking, out of everybody, I'm surprised that Travis Scott is doing it like this. Like, he changed everything up. This motherfucker did a Fortnite concert.
The Fortnite concert was fire. I don't even have Fortnite. I watched this shit on YouTube. I was like, wow, this is great.
Like, he did a Fortnite concert.
Did it cost?
I don't think so.
So you just have Fortnite, you just get into the concert.
But, like, you know Fortnite, they got a Travis Scott character. Like,
right.
They ran with that. And I'm
it's
sure they...
partnership. You gotta... They did the dope thing. Wow, we've got a partnership with what everybody's doing right now. They on their phones or they on Fortnite. So,
yep.
No, you don't got to partner with Instagram, but I'm just run my Instagram up. And Travis Scott, and he did the deal with McDonald's and then put out.
Oh, but wait, there was something I was gonna say that he did before that. Oh, he came out that he got the Nike shit. Where he's putting out like sneakers, Cactus Jack sneakers.
Oh yeah.
The Jordans.
He did. He has a couple pairs of Jordans out, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been seeing the Jordans out.
And now he got fucking.
That was before COVID though.
What?
He had pre-COVID Jordans out.
But I'm saying like all the shit that he's doing, like
right.
He got sneakers coming out. It's keeping his name well alive, other than music.
Right. That's what you got to do. That's things rappers got to do. Not everybody can get endorsements like that.
But like you said, the McDonald's
Drake.
Thing. No, but Drake hasn't. Like I haven't seen nothing other than music from. Is what I'm saying. These artists who have fan bases, they're not doing nothing other than music.
Listen, the nigga's last video, Drake does shit like, I know you know this, like just shit. He just does other shit.
Yeah, I know.
Like he doesn't need endorsements. He does other shit, like with the NBA and like sports and the caffeine, the battle rap shit. Like he just does other shit. Like that whole battle rap. Why URL now is on caffeine. That's with Drake and Smack. Drake was gonna get a caffeine deal, and he was like, "Nah, I want, battle rap on this scene." So he got them that. So that's them. That's Drake and URL. His name's not all over it because his name's not all over battle rap, but yeah, he put that in there.
Yeah, those guys definitely write a thank you letter.
Oh, they probably caught a hefty check.
No, they should write a thank you, like, hey, thank you, because we know your name's not on this at all, and it definitely could have been.
Yeah, it was a partnership between Drake and Smack to get that on there. Well, it's gonna be. We'll discuss it after this.
But like Rihanna, she's her Fenty shit. That's just it's just different. Like
it was always different because she collabed with a bunch of people and then dropped that shit all at like the same time, and then she got her own shit. That shit just always been fire.
Yeah.
Even though it's like lingerie, it's like I just like the business that she's doing. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that looks great. You put out all this stuff with everybody.
And that's what I like. Like, she's working with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And her stuff is like geared towards, women of color, which is cool because when it comes to the makeup and stuff, it's always been lacking on their end.
I remember that was like a big deal. Like, she had like all the marks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they call that in the makeup world.
I watched that same video that you're talking about. I was like, okay.
But that shit went from super duper pale to
right. Yeah, it was
Snipes.
It wasn't. Yeah.
I wonder what Wesley's doing these days.
Wasn't he just in a movie? What he just did? Was he just in a movie? He was on something that I seen recently. Oh, he did the Eddie Murphy joint with on Netflix. That's the last thing I seen with Wesley in it.
Yeah, that Dolomite shit?
Yeah, the Dolomite shit.
Yeah.
That was pre-COVID, I think. It's been going on so long. Is it still COVID? Can we still call it that? So
it's COVID times.
Okay, it's COVID times. It's wild. It's wild times. That's what we're gonna title this episode. Like, damn, it's still COVID out?
Yeah, right. You know what's crazy? I was watching a interview with Dame Dash. And he was talking about since he got diabetes.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know he had diabetes. Damn.
Yeah, but like everybody he was making come to whoever goes to his studio area,
mm-hmm.
they got to get like the gun, or like the temperature and all that shit.
Right.
And I was like, dang, I wonder how many people, like more famous people,
mm-hmm.
are actually doing that.
None.
Because like The Rock got it. The Rock and his kids.
Yeah, I seen that. A couple people had it right. The Rock and his kids. Didn't Idris Elba catch that shit too? And his wife.
Oh no, that's right. All the famous people that got COVID were pedophiles.
Oh.
Remember they were on Epstein's Island.
Right.
They weren't really getting COVID.
Right. Is Jesseline still alive? You think so?
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't heard nothing about that shit.
Why would you? It was all smoke and mirrors.
Right. You're right.
All these famous people, what happened with that? Oh, they're going down, buddy. They're going down. They was on the pedophile island.
Did you watch the Epstein,
No.
the Netflix joint?
No.
You don't watch that at all?
At all.
Like, for real, man, I don't know, might have wanted to see that joint. That nigga was a monster.
I know he was. But I also read that he used to throw I'm rich parties just to get money for like charities and shit like that, to keep up the image that he was a billionaire.
Right.
So when all these people are like, oh, these people went to the island, yeah, I could see why. I was telling people, look, listen, if I be fucking down in my basement eating people, like Hannibal Lecter, you motherfucker, and you come over here, we chill 2 times a week. You don't see none of that. But motherfuckers like, well, that nigga choked me over there. He probably be eating people where?
True. But this nigga's island was... Listen, you have to watch that shit and then talk this shit. It's wild.
And that's what I'm saying. Some of those people was probably going there doing all that nasty shit. But everybody who was on a flight log...
Well, that's because it was an island, so... Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's different.
You're right. But what else would they fucking be over there for?
Like I told you, he was throwing like charity balls.
Man, fuck them charity balls. Those niggas was coming up. See, it's a flight log, so those niggas would be coming over like dolo. It wasn't always party situations. Like some niggas
No,
would just...
the flight log doesn't tell you, oh, they came here at this time and they left at this time. It tells you who went there and left. It doesn't tell you the time that they went there. Like, none of that.
For real? How do you know that?
Have you heard anybody say, oh, these people went here this day, nobody was there continuously? No. You don't hear nothing about that. All you hear about people who went there and came back. You don't hear about no dates, no times, no nothings. If it was that big of a deal, they would tell you, these people were here this day. These people were here this... If they broke it up like that, then I'd be like, oh, all right, these motherfuckers is creeps. But what if all these people went at the same time, same weekend, arrived within 24 hours of each other, left within 24 hours? Would you be like, yeah, I see what's going on here? Or would you be like, nah, they was all in a big ass cult, 6,500 people was just raping kids the whole time they was there?
I feel you. Listen, some of those niggas is fucked up though.
I'm not saying all of them. Some of them I can see. I could definitely see.
Yeah.
What's going on in the world, I could definitely see that. But I cannot say that every single person on that list.
But see, I don't even know, like, who leaked the list? That's always my question when people talk about that list. Like, where'd the list come from? Like, how credible are the names that people are giving up?
Oh, was it anonymous?
I seen the little documentary they had, and the dude only talks about ever seeing Bill Clinton there, and it was, it wasn't a party or anything. You just see Bill
there.
Clinton. Yeah.
So, and that right there, all right, that's a little creepy to me. Like,
right,
something's not right there.
But he doesn't give up like no other names. Like, yeah, they were mad celebs. Because in that situation, if you see more people than Bill Clinton, like, yeah, nigga, I see Will Smith was over here, fucking Obama, this person.
You see what I'm saying?
That person.
Like, it's like, yo, well, listen, it wasn't just this it wasn't just Bill.
Right.
Tell you that much.
Right. Okay.
And with the way the world is, I don't know if you seen, I posted a video where like some dude was in the park with his dog and his daughter, and some dude just tried to grab his daughter like off him.
I seen that. The dude was like barefoot.
Yeah, something was definitely wrong. He was probably trying to go to jail because he needed a place to stay and he was getting a little cold.
Right. Something was going on with him. Or he just got out of jail, escaped a mental facility or something. I don't know the context of the video, but I seen the nigga try to snatch somebody's daughter up broad daylight in a public place.
My thing is, even the other dude, listen, man, if I see you trying to snatch him, I'm kicking or something.
Right.
I'm gonna try to stab you with a stick, something. Like, I'm not gonna try to be.
This is not the era for help. This is the era for pull out your phone and
But no, the dude didn't pull out his phone. The dude was trying to help, but it looked like he didn't want to help.
Would you?
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
First of all, I have 2 kids. I have 2 daughters at that.
Right. Nah.
I see anybody, kids, damn near getting kidnapped, and I'm gonna go. Like,
right. Yeah. It did seem a little stagnant to the situation. I don't know.
The worst part was the fucking dog.
Yeah. Don't trust one of them. My dog, if I had a dog, all fucking cats. My cats would even.
The cat would have tried to do something.
The cats would have did something.
The dog didn't even bark for help or nothing.
Nah, don't get whatever kind of dog that is. Gotta get a pit bull. Pit bulls are like the black people of dogs. They have like a negative stigma, but like, if you had a pit bull and somebody tried to kidnap your kid at a fucking public park, that nigga would have been gnawed the fuck up.
Yeah, yes.
Gnawed. And that dog would have been on not gnawed anybody else. Been chilling. But that nigga chewed immediately.
Yeah, definitely. Like he at least a thigh bite.
I got your dog trying to bite a nigga to protect your kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and he's little as shit.
What kind of dog was that? I'm not getting that. Whatever kind of disloyal ass dog that was, not at all.
He was probably jealous of the kid. He probably was like, "Yeah, go take her ass away. Tired of this shit."
Yeah, shit's nutty.